Okay, so for everybody who has seen the viral video of the crazy lady that got kicked off the American Airlines flight yesterday.
Here we have different angle of the plane situation. Let's watch.
You know what I find weird is that normally when stuff like this happens, people that were in the vicinity will normally give their interpretations of what happened. But nobody has been able to identify this lady. Nobody knows where she is. Nobody has told their story who was on the plane of what happened and what they witnessed. The only thing that has come out and what we've heard is someone saying that they saw her drinking. Not a single other person has come forward and said nothing. And that plane was full. You don't find that
First
suspicious?
off, I was on the plane, so everyone's saying, oh, the reason I put that in the description, which I thought we all knew about TikTok, is because TikTok will suppress content and take content down when you're talking about like controversial things or conspiracy things or like, political stuff.
Holy shit. Listen, man. It's been a couple of days now since this whole lady on the plane thing comes out. And a constant that I'm starting to see here is that the truth is actually becoming stranger than fiction. No one has still heard from this lady. No one has heard from the passenger that she was referring to or the employee that she was referring to. Earlier on, when I first made the video, it was reported that she was making claims about an AirPod, and some person took her AirPod and they made a ethnicity attachment to this person, but the person that they're showing now does not look to fit that description of the person that they're saying. And furthermore, let's be for real here. People are attention whores. We live in the age of attention whores. Wars. And the way that this story is actually developing, and you see the views going up and this and that, I'm actually starting to see people who's probably claiming to be on this plane who were never actually on this plane before. I'm not going to point fingers or say anything about anybody specific, but now all of a sudden everybody was on this plane and everybody has their version of events that actually fucking happen. And I'm not too sure about that. Now, I don't know this lady personally, but I do know what I seen and I do know what I heard. I did hear and see a terrified person that was scared of something. Is she a paid actor? I don't fucking know. I don't know this lady personally. Is she lying? Is she making it up? I don't know. But I believe she saw something, whether we want to believe it or not. I believe that she seen something, whether she was under the influence or not under the influence. She seen something. And does that discredit her because she seen something that we probably don't believe that she seen? No, because if you, whatever you see and you believe is true. Now, some words of wisdom that I heard recently: the truth only matters to people who believe it. The truth only matters to people who believe it. I'm gonna say that one more time. The truth only matters to people who believe it. Now, this is the picture of the guy that they said was sitting next to her. Now, like I said before, there were claims earlier on that said that she was sitting next to an African-American male and she was making some type of statement about her AirPods being missing. Yeah, whatever. Does that motherfucker look like an African-American to you? Because he does not to me. He does not give off the appearance of an African-American. So where people got those stories from, I don't fucking know. Like I said, there's people out there that's probably making claims to be on this plane when they actually were not. Why? Because some people are attention whores. They just want to be seen. They want to be hit the like button, like me.
Okay, now listen. This video of the green hoodie guy, well, that video was made in 2022.
I also seen this. As above, so below. This symbol that she's doing with her hands, yes, that actually does the as above, so below symbol. And this is something that I have talked about before on my page. Could this be connections? I don't fucking know. I'm just showing you what I found and what I seen. You could take and pause the video and read that caption if you want to, but just my thoughts, people. Just my thoughts. And that whole as above, so below thing, that's a conversation for a different type of video. If you want to know more about it, you can Google as above, so below, and you'll find a wealth of information about it. You can go down that rabbit hole. But yes, that is something that another user had pointed out, and I was like, that is interesting. And I put that into this video because I seen something there, and I was like, hey, there's a lot of shit going on where things can seem one way and actuality can be another way. Like I said, right now, just the more the story comes out, the truth is actually becoming more stranger than fiction. I like to explore all possibilities, not just one. I'm not tunnel visioned. Like, so I can look at multiple different storylines or multiple different scenarios and see different things in different scenarios that may actually be closer to the truth than what we actually see and hear with ourselves. Because if you seen my first video, I said, could we be actually treading on the lines of psyops? Could this be what we are intended to see and have our attention focused on? Yes, that is a possibility. If you are as deep into this shit as I am.